Okay. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday night systems call. I am a little bonkers and jet lagged.
Why is that saying timeout?
Time out. Why is it saying I'm Angela Maresco? We have a big problem.
Oh, you logged in under me.
Whoa.
You logged in under me.
Oh, we got to change that quick. Okay. All right.
Oh, you better stop it. But it's still
Back to
recording
action.
on my computer, so we're okay. Welcome everyone to our Sunday night systems call. Every night we go over one of the 6 systems, and this is a great opportunity for you not just to learn the system, but also to really get your people plugged in. And I find that sometimes, you can explain things to someone, but when they hear it from someone else, sometimes it just clicks, So anytime you enroll someone, just invite them to the Sunday night team call. It's also a wonderful opportunity for them to get to know some of the people on the team, make friends, and experience a little bit of the team culture. So tonight, I want to thank Stephen for doing this call with me. It is his birthday tonight, and he's amazing. He has a wonderful transformation story that he's going to share with everyone, and not just a physical transformation story, but a financial transformation story as well. So I'm going to do a little Facebook Live action, so don't mention Isogenics, but I am going to go ahead and interview you. I'm going to do it Facebook Live if I have enough battery.
It's going to be hard enough to mention that, but I'll try.
Okay. All right. So let's hit it. So welcome, Stephen, to our team call, and thank you for offering to share your story with us tonight. So tell me a little bit about how you got started with your nutritional cleansing journey.
All right. My journey started about 10 months ago. Well, probably about 8 months ago. And I was just tired of feeling the way I was feeling, always being tired and the sluggishness, and I gained weight from a knee injury. I tore my ACL and my MCL, and just worked a lot and couldn't get back in the gym as much as I wanted, and I just was unhappy with myself. So I'd actually gotten in touch with Ellen, who's on the call tonight, who's great, actually a couple of years ago, and I didn't even, I just stumbled upon the products back then, and it changed my life in just a matter of 30 days. And I was like, wow, this is so easy, and how's it working so easy? So when I had the knee injury, I got out of control again, and I was like, I got to call Ellen up. And I reached out to her, and she hooked me back up. And I said, look, if it does the same thing for me in the first 30 days as it did 3 years ago, then I'll run with this and see how far I can take it. And I haven't looked back yet. I lost over 45 pounds in just 2.5 months. My knee pain and the pain in my ankles and stuff like that were all gone. And on top of it, I got my dad and a lot of my family members and a bunch of coworkers on the products, and everybody's loving them and losing weight. And my dad's almost down 100 pounds actually, so I'm really proud of him. And it's just a remarkable thing to be able to share the system with people and show them how easy it is to feel good and lose weight at the same time. So it's been very, very, very cool. It's a cool journey, and I'm not stopping.
You're amazing. So what do you do professionally? What do you do for a living?
I work on the railroad in D.C. I work for the D.C. Metro Transit System. I've been there almost 13 years. And we pretty much do all the maintenance on the tracks. So I work long hours all the time. I mean, there was a 14-month time when I got back from my knee injury that I worked 76 hours or more every single week until I took a vacation day. So it's a lot of hours. I do this in the pockets of my spare time, and I talk to everybody, either at work or the gym or anybody I run into about what this has done. And because a lot of people see the pictures on Facebook and they're like, man, what are you doing? And, I'm kind of secretive about it sometimes. Most of my posts don't have, it doesn't have what what we're doing as far as putting the logo out there. So they're like, man, what are you doing? It's all secretive. And I'm like, man, I want you to ask me about it. And when they ask me about it, it's all over from there. Like, I got you.
You're such an amazing person, and we've gotten to become good friends, and I have to say that you're such a stand-up dude, because you really got passionate about helping people. So not only did you lose your own 45 pounds, but you
Yeah.
started helping the other fellas on the track. And you and I, we talked about going to the HR department and talk
Yeah.
to them about what you're doing. You've helped so many guys lose weight on the job, that work performance has improved. People are healthier. People are grateful to you. And
Yeah.
your dad, almost 100 pounds down. Our goal is to have him walk across that stage as 100-pound winner.
Yeah. He will in Nashville for sure.
Yeah, awesome. And you know what I love about you is when I said, well, tell me, how much have you earned since doing this? And you had no idea. And I'm like, shut up. You better go count your money. And you count.
I don't like watching it.
You know what? You don't even touch that card.
No.
Every Monday you get paid that passive income, and just for helping people and doing something that you love. And you've earned almost $25,000 since February, just by helping your buddies and your family get healthy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I
told Ed and Ellen not too long ago that I just wanted to pay for the exhaust on my truck, and Ed was like, "You're thinking too small, buddy." And he wasn't lying. I made that in the first month.
Oh man! I got to show everyone a picture of your truck. That thing is large. That thing is large and in charge. But you're amazing. You're an amazing team player. You're a great friend to everyone. I mean, you jump on calls when you were chilling in Cabo, and I think that your heart, speaks for itself. So I'm going to hang up the live over here, because you guys can scroll on my Facebook page. You can share Steven's story, or, look down and take a look at his before and afters. But if you or someone is interested in improving their health, definitely reach out to this guy, because he's absolutely incredible at what he does. He is passionate, and we've got the right products and program to help you. So congratulations on earning a trip to Walt Disney World.
Thank you.
Yeah, a trip to
that's another reason why I love doing this, is earning the free trips and be able to use my vacation days for actually vacations.
So tell me about the trips.
I earned the trip to Nashville twice. And that's when I was like, you know what, I can probably do this and run with it. And I haven't been to Disney World since I was 18, so going back when it's being paid for is pretty awesome.
Oh, that's exciting. So Nashville twice.
Twice, Philly, and Disney.
You better mention that spa day with me, because I'll be.
The spa day with you, which was amazing.
That was like a 4-star spa day.
And I want to hit, I think I'm up to 9 on that 15. I want to hit that 15 by the end of the year for that trip with the Cubers.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge trip.
Kind
of hinted, and it's going to be pretty incredible for everyone.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Steven, for being on. And you guys hang out just a minute. We're going to get back to our team training.
Let's do it.
I have to just say that, if you guys are on this call, like, this is the type of stuff that you want to plug your new people into. New people need to really be a part of this culture, because this is a guy, a transit worker. A transit worker who's not only earned money, free trips, 45-pound weight loss, helped his dad lose 100 pounds. Like, this is what Isogenics is about. You improve your health, and then you help others do the same. I think a lot of people, they don't know the system. They don't plug into the system. And so when someone says no, or someone says, I'm not going to drink shakes, or when someone says right now, you get knocked out of the game. But the people who are successful here, I really believe, are the people like Steven, who are so passionate, so purposeful about helping people, that a simple no or not right now, it doesn't take them out of the game, right? And building here truly is all about mindset. This is 100% about mindset. When you feel funky, when you feel like shit, you have a hard time helping others improve their health. But if you work on your state of mind and you wake up every single day and you say, it's not about me, whose life am I going to help today? It really gets you out of bed every day. Don't think about the 90 who don't show up.
Yeah.
Worry about the 10 that do. And just keep pouring, keep giving.
Yeah, so, I've had hundreds of no's, but the no's just get it easier to tell your story, and they're just like, just paving the way for all the yeses.
100%. So let's get into a little bit of our team training, right? So tonight we're going to take you guys through system number 1. And look, I was searching flights and hotels, by the way. I wasn't lying, because we're going to Vegas, Stephen. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
So take a look at hbteam.co. Okay, this is where our systems are located. You want to go to 6 simple systems. We're going to go over system number 1, which is presentation. And you're going to enter password Starfish. And this system was created by our upline, Alexis Romano. She's number 4 income earner in the entire company. She started out as a high school guidance counselor working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. And so because she's organized and systemized, she kind of put this together for all of us to really show people where to start. So step 1, before you start, watch the video webinar, how to properly present. While you're in the car, listen to the audio. You know what? The more you know, the higher your belief and the better you're going to be able to teach your people. So we talk about not using isogenics in our posts or pictures, not because we're being sneaky or discreet, but because we want the person to say, hey, what are you doing? Right? You want them to ask you. You want to be able to guide them to the tools, provide the right information. You don't want them to start Googling, because chances are when they do, they're not going to get a full picture of what's truly possible. Some people think this is just a weight loss program, right? But it's not. So you want to be able to educate them so they can properly decide. So your first posts, make sure that you do it with your coach. In our business group, in our leadership group, we literally have a system for posting on Facebook. And so anytime someone would like to post or say, okay, what do I do now? I go right in here. I search, let me see, Transformation Tuesday, right? Because that's part of our system. And then I find the post where I literally teach people how to post. So I'll find it and I'll tag you guys. I don't know. Let me see how it's in here. Motivational Monday. Let me see if I saved it like that. There is an easy way to look for it. But I mean, basically here's, I'll bump it up for you. Here it is. Here's our system right here. So you search Motivational Monday, right? And if somebody wants to post, right? If you're teaching a new person how to post, here it is. It tells you what time to post. It tells you what to post on Monday, where to find the ideas, what to post on Tuesdays, literally where to get the photos, what to post on Wednesdays, Freedom Fridays, right? So I even give an example. So if you search Motivational Monday, you'll be able to see. So when a new person wants to post, boom, take them right into our leadership group and say, this is what you do. So when my person posts for the first time, I usually have them post something like this. After watching my friend Angela lose 28 pounds and 49 inches, I'm so excited to get started with my nutritional cleansing program. Look out, skinny jeans, here I come, right? Something simple, something easy. Even on Isagenix Business, they give examples of what to post. So it's your job to teach a new person what to post. They don't know. They're going to put a picture of a brown box. They're going to blurt out isogenics. So if you go to start here, it literally gives you scripts, what to say, how to share, and what to do, right? So these are two very important sites in building your business. So I specifically instruct my person. I say, Deb, when you put up the post, make sure that you tag me on it. This way I can help you, right? You want to guide a new person to have a great experience. And I warn Deb, I give her a few simple do's and don'ts. Don't mention isogenics. Don't answer questions publicly. When people comment, wow, you look great, or what are you doing, or how'd you lose 7 pounds in a week? I simply say, I'll inbox you. That's it, right? So here it is. Don't start responding. Don't start answering questions. Just inbox them privately and say, what are the 2 best times to call you? I'll get my coach, Angela, on the phone, because I'm brand new and she'll explain it to you much better than me. And that's it, offline and on the phone. I don't answer a million questions via Facebook Messenger, right? So this talks about how to take it offline and how to set up that 3-way phone call. And then once you're on that 3-way phone call, very, very easy. So edifying someone on the call, right? So if I'm asking Stephen to do a 3-way phone call with me, I never, ever, ever interrupt because it takes away his credibility. So this is what I would say. I would say, Lori, thank you so much for inquiring about the program. I'm so happy that you're ready to, get healthy and improve your health. And thank you for taking a moment to speak with my coach, Stephen. And the reason why I brought him on is because he's helped over 100 people and can explain it better than me. And then I would introduce you to him and him to you. I would say, Lori, this is my coach, Stephen. He's lost 45 pounds. He's helped over 100 people, and he's just amazing. And then I say, Stephen, this is my friend from high school, Lori. She's interested in losing about 15 post-baby pounds, and she's kind of been struggling to get that weight off. And then I say, I'll let you guys talk. I'll be here if you need me. And then I mute the line. And I don't talk until that call is done, until Stephen is done explaining everything. And then once Stephen is done, I thank him for his time. I let him get off the call, and I say one sentence to Lori. Do you have enough information to get started today? That's it. So many people are talking and talking and talking and never really closing the deal, right? So I'll let you take it away and do number 2. This is what to do during your call.
All right. Questions asked, a new prospect, and if you click on there, there's I think 17 of them. There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
And it's just simple questions. Just like about your goal in the 30, 60, 90 days. I don't go over each one of them, but, how long you have wanted to achieve this goal? How serious are you about it this time? Is now the right time? Because some people aren't, maybe it might not be the right time. You got to make sure they're serious about making the change and want to do it. Who else in your life has watched you struggle with achieving this goal? How much money have you spent to achieve this goal? Number 6, imagine, you could have, restate their goal and, find out, what they can do to do it. How they're going to feel when they achieve it. That's a big plus. And I achieved my first goal was 30 pounds, and I hit that, pretty quick. And I was like, man, I can keep going. And that feeling alone made it so much easier to want to share it with, because I was wowed myself and wanted to share with everybody else just from that, for me hitting my own goal so fast. And I was like, man, I can keep going and share with everybody. And I haven't looked back, like I said. So it's pretty cool. You got to set a goal. And once you reach it, it's going to be crazy.
Stephen, let me ask you a question. How many people have you signed up approximately?
Personally, I've done like, I believe 85 now as of this week.
Okay.
So it's getting close to 100.
So
But
what I want to just share with everyone is you don't have to, these questions are just the guideline, but your first 10 calls, you're doing a three-way with your coach. You don't have to worry about these questions. Stephen's first 10 to 15 three-way phone calls, he did with Ed. He did with me. He did with Ellen. He didn't go out like a crazy person, but it was after listening to his coaches ask these questions and get knowledgeable. Did you get good? So
and being on the calls on Sunday, just to drill it in my head every week for the first probably like 8 or 12 weeks. And yes, it's a lot of repetitive stuff, but it drills it in your head to know different terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you start to feel really confident of it, and then you just take it away from there.
So if you can ask someone 7, maybe 5 questions, just an example, right? How do you create that dialogue with them to enroll them? What do you say? You're not just like, come on, Bob, do a 30-day. What do you say?
I first always ask what their goals are. And I normally do it with, I tell them what would they be satisfied in the first 30 days. And see where they are. Most of them are achievable with a 30-day pack, so it's pretty easy. Next is how long have they felt, kind of dissatisfied with themselves. So that way you can really like encourage them to be like, man, the next 30 days is going to be worth it because you maybe have felt this way for the last few years, kind of like I was with my knees. Next is I now shine the light a little bit about, making some side money to know that they can pay for their, first pack by sharing it with 2 or 3 people. I also, I tell them a little bit about people that I've signed up, my dad, a couple of other guys that have lost some serious weight, my sister, who's been big for, pretty much all her life and was happy and smiling better in the first 7 days off of being on these products. So I share her story. I ask them what their budget is, so that way you can figure out what pack is best for them. Some people can't afford a whole, 30-day, custom pack. I've had plenty of people that only sign up, with 100 to 150 BV worth of, order, but at least it gets them started to where they can, they want to start sharing, they can. And it pretty much goes, with hand in hand with just seeing what their goals are and how they can reach it and what's the best way to set it up for them.
Yeah, and I want to point something out to everyone who's on the call. Nowhere in that conversation did he talk to them about the beer they can't drink, about the burgers they can't have.
No.
90% of that conversation, he's you're not a straight edge, I know.
Yeah, and people are always like, man, can I have my wine or whatever? And I tell them, I mean, sure you can. I don't have a gun to your head.
Yeah.
But if you want to lose, 30 pounds a month, then probably not. If you're happy with losing 10, go right ahead. Have that glass of wine or 2 every night. Go right ahead.
Yeah. But listen to his conversation, guys. 90% of that is being investigative. What are your goals? How long have you felt this way? What is your budget? Where are your struggles? How would you feel if you achieved that goal? And he's really listening, asking questions and listening. And only 10% of that conversation does he share his story or someone else's that might resonate with them. And this is an acquired skill. This skill has come from him being on the calls, him being on the 3-ways, and him doing the do. You're not going to get out there and just enroll 85 people without really having a lot of conversations and without putting in the time to become skilled, But I feel, listen, I'm sure Ellen must be so proud of you because you're just amazing and coachable, and I can't say enough good about you, Stephen. So, let's get back. So, don't worry, guys, about these qualifying questions, because your first 10 to 15 phone calls, make sure they're via 3-way. right? So we have a list of questions as your guideline for a new prospect. We have a list of qualifying questions that you can print out and laminate and have on hand for a business builder. But always know that you have the three-way phone calls in your pocket. So we've got some great videos. So if somebody doesn't have time to get on the phone with me, I shoot them a video and then I try to schedule the call. I also think that watching the videos was very helpful in helping me make a list. Because honestly, in the beginning, I was looking for people that were just overweight. And then I went to iSaMovie and I said, all right, let me slow my roll. Let me watch this. I watched every video in the weight loss portion. I watched how the Dunskys explained the science about it. Then I went to the energy. I watched it. And as I watched each one, I thought, who reminds me of Katie? Who reminds me of Lori? You know, who else can I help? Who do I know that can benefit from the performance pack? And I tell you honestly, watching these videos, you're going to have a list. You're going to make a big list. You know, watching Healthy Aging. I thought this was for people that were like 75 and like dying. That's not true. This is for anyone over the age of 50 that's concerned about their health, baby boomers that want great cellular nutrition. I mean, the stories here are incredible. This is your business. So take some time and watch the movies. And another thing that I started doing, and this is really, really important, and I just discussed this with Zach Slobin. Every single person that I have spoken to that has said no, and I'm talking thousands, I started sending them this video. And I really think this business, the business of the future video, is very beneficial in showing the entire picture. Because in the beginning, I was just product, not really explaining to people that there's more than just the products. So another wonderful site is isaproduct.com. And what I love is that I don't have to be an expert, right? If somebody's asking me, oh my God, do any of these have gluten? So I can literally search gluten, right? So I know that the Harvest Thins have gluten, I believe in them. You know, it's just an easy way. Somebody told me they were allergic to tea tree. I believe they said tea tree. I think the accelerator had that ingredient in it. But it allows you just to search up anything that you want. Like, I don't know, cookies. Are there any cookies? Are there any snacks?
Oh, Lord, did I freeze up?
Am I frozen? So having this allows you to it has the description, the ingredients, and the reviews, right? So I would say use the tools because they're here and they are absolutely available. Definitely go to isamovie.com. So this next part is you, Stephen. Am I on?
Yeah, sorry, my internet went out just for a minute.
Oh, I see you loud and you're good.
All right, cool. All right, so step 4, following up and signing up a new associate. See ya. Hang on, sorry. I'll see y'all later. Thank you. My brother's leaving. They were partying without me. Okay, so following up and signing up a new associate. Based on the information you just reviewed, you know, what are you intrigued the most on? And that can be anything. It could be about the business side of it, or helping people, or just reaching the goals. What did you like the best? Do you feel if you're a good fit for you? Do you have any additional questions I can answer for you? You can have them ask you all the questions you want, so that way it's easier for them to get the gratitude that you're actually, addressing what they have concerns about. Do you have enough information to get started? Most of the time, that's a 50-50 one for me. They sometimes say, hey, give me, a couple of days to think about it. I go back in a couple of days and they're like, oh, not quite ready. But then I text them, 60 days from now, and then they're ready. You gotta follow up.
Let me ask you a question. Out of the 85 people that you enrolled, how many of them did it on the first try?
Probably, I'd say probably only like 10 or 11, not even 10%.
Very important. And if you didn't give a shit enough to follow up with the rest of them, you would probably only have 10 or
11. The guy, Donnie, that lost 52 pounds in 60 days, it took me 12 times to get him to sign up.
I want everyone to know that, guys, you have to have books. You have to keep track. You have to have a record. Every single person that I speak to, my gosh, I would totally forget every single name that I've put on this list unless I wrote them down. You cannot rely on Facebook Messenger to remember. I mean, they have this great activity log in Staples, and you just write down every person that you speak to, because this is your business right here. Lisa DeMayo said that she puts like an asterisk or like an exclamation point saying like one time. It's like playing tennis. You speak to them, you put a star, then they throw it back to you. Then you follow back up with them, you put another star. Average time to reach out and speak to somebody is about 5 to 7 times. You cannot give up after the first shot. Amateurs give up after the first shot. You guys are pros, right? Really important. Only 10 out of his 85 enrollments said yes on the first try.
The first 8 people after we got back from Nashville were people I hadn't talked to in 6 months. And I followed back after, getting the boost of confidence again after Nashville. And they had seen, our, all the pictures and the fun we were doing in Nashville, and they're like, "Man, we want in."
Yeah.
So
watching. They're watching, guys.
They're watching.
Yeah. Even if they're not commenting, even if they don't like, they're watching.
I'd say about 10 of the people that signed up are people that never even commented at all on any of my posts until I actually reached out, and they were like, "Yeah, we want to do it."
Yeah. Ed tells me that all the time. So once somebody's ready to get started, you want to start them up with a pack on auto ship. It's the best way to do it. We've got a couple different packs. I would print the list. So when someone is asking you what is the best pack, you can give them pricing and what's included in each. Print it, laminate it, and have it in front of you. This is a basic pack. This is about $11 a day. This is a premium pack. This is about $15 a day. And this is a value pack. This is about $18 a day. On this one, you're getting $100 commission, $50 commission, and $25 commission. So when you're describing the packs, always start from the top down. And guess what? People are going to land somewhere in the middle. And if I'm putting together a 30-day pack for them, you better believe that's including bars, e-shots, Ice of Delights. I never let someone settle for just the basic. Okay? So please go into HB Team, go through section 1, presenting, print and laminate some of the important stuff, and that's it. I mean, it's really simple, but make sure that you're inviting your new people onto these calls too. Every single person that you enroll should be on these calls. And last announcement is we have 58 days to get to NYKO. This is a flagship event. It's at our home base. It's in Phoenix. I would say that for every person you get to that event, that's an extra $1,000 in your business. People come home fired up. So share with me a little bit, Stephen, about why you feel the need. It's important to be at your event, how many people you're bringing to this next event, and why it'll just boost your business tenfold.
Oh, it'll definitely boost it tenfold. My first event was Philly, and Ellen didn't give me a choice whether I could go or I couldn't go. She told me I had to go, and I bought the ticket for Philly and Nashville on the same night. because she was so like adamant about making it to the event and it'll grow your business. And I was like, all right, screw it, I'm going. Yeah. So we drove to Philly. I learned a lot and met all you guys, and it was an amazing experience. And you learn a lot, and it's packed, and it just puts a fire under you and wants you to grow it. And I left Philly, and within like 4 days after Philly, I hit executive, and I didn't think I was going to make it. Or no, it might have been another one, but I wouldn't have hit executive if I didn't go to Philly. I can tell you that. I learned a lot of tricks, tips. Just by talking to you guys alone, just at that one dinner that one night, and taking a taxi cab back with Ed, or an Uber driver, Uber. It's really, really important to get to events. I think I have 4 people going right now from my team. I'm going to try like heck to make it 5 to 10. My uncle actually lives out in Phoenix, and that's where I'm staying. So I'm hoping to drag him and his girlfriend along also. So that'll be 2 bonus ones while I'm out there.
You're amazing. I remember our first Ellen went, and she hit 6 figures shortly after. Events, they build your business. They build your belief. They build your confidence. And you know what? You get to chill with the team. A lot of times you're sitting home alone. You're like, oh, this is so hard. And then you're in a room with 10,000 people. You're like, I totally get it. I'm fired up. And I just got back from an event in Phoenix with corporate, and it took a lot, man. I had to fly my mom in from Florida to be here. Everybody made arrangements. I had friends that were helping out above and beyond. My family went to help me be there. But the importance of that trip is priceless. You crush it. So if you guys have shut your video off, can you turn it on so we can see all your pretty faces? And Ed, can you take a picture? My phone died. The minute he stopped the live, my phone died. So take a selfie. Don't tell me your phone's dead.
No, Ashley, Holly, Debbie, can you guys see or no?
They're sleeping. They're probably.
You can't really see the happy birthday sign.
Come on, just take the picture.
I took it. I'm going to crop you out and then I'll send it to you.
Steven, you're amazing. You're amazing because Ellen's amazing. Ellen's amazing because Ed is incredible, and it really does take a team to make it happen. And we're changing lives every day. And I'm so flippin' proud of you, Steven. You talk like you have like 5 years of experience here. He's only here, guys, since February. But he works hard. He works 60 hours a week. He's a busy guy, but he puts in the time. A little here, a little there. As he's driving, he's listening to a podcast. His friends are in the hot tub getting drunk in Cabo, and he's dialing into the team call. It's not a lot of time. It's a lot of heart. It's a lot of commitment. That's what it takes to be successful here. So I just want to say, Steven, I adore you. I'm proud of you. I will let you get back to your birthday party. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping on.
I'll see you guys later.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Happy birthday. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye, guys.